This presentation is on the iconic, energetic entrepreneur hairstylist, Tang.
I'm Tang, and I like to say that I'm a hair activist. I like to stand up for our community. I like to educate. I like to motivate. I like to inspire. I like to be everybody's best friend or hair bestie. It's important because that's what's missing today.
Tang was born in Tulsa, Oklahoma in 1981. As a kid, he didn't enjoy doing the same things as the other boys around him. Instead, he enjoyed playing with Barbies and My Little Pony. He felt like he didn't fit in and felt like he had to pretend to be somebody that he wasn't, but all of that changed once he started doing hair. He received his cosmetology education by attending Jenks Beauty College. After graduating, he decided to educate himself further and took Paul Mitchell training courses. He always found it very important to educate himself further on the science of hair and products, which shows in his creative work today. His biggest inspiration in hair is Vidal Sassoon because of his artistic abilities. He started his career at a small salon in Oklahoma, where he fell in love with doing hair, but he knew he wanted more for himself, so he moved to California to pursue his hair dreams. The first salon that he worked at in California was called J.W. Goodson's, located in Long Beach. When he first started doing hair in his new salon, he struggled because people in LA wanted something completely different from what he was used to doing back home in Oklahoma. He had to make some changes and a lot of mistakes before he gained the confidence that he has today. After gaining more knowledge, experience, and confidence, he decided to start a YouTube channel with the goal to help educate other hairstylists and share his tips and tricks to create a seamless balayage and ombre, which also helped him gain a massive clientele and the notoriety he has today. He decided to turn his dreams into a reality and moved to West Hollywood to further his career, where he still works today and now renting a salon suite. During his intricate color services, he uses a mixture of 10 to 14 colors and can cost upwards of $1,000. Tang has always been known for his friendly and upbeat personality, which helps him create good relationships with all of his clients. His clientele consists of actors, models, musicians, and YouTube stars, such as Paris Hilton, Dove Cameron, Crystal Hefner, Michelle Phan, Huda Kattan, James Charles, and the list goes on and on.
I want you guys to see the situation up here. When you look at his routage, you can see he's a natural level 5. Everything on the scalp will turn blonde super quick. So usually I do off the scalp first before I go on the scalp, but today I'm just gonna go from scalp to ends. You can see here he's very yellow. So how we're gonna analyze that? Let's get the swatch sheet.
Oh, you're so prepared.
This is what happens when you bleach your hair. The red, the orange, the yellow before you get to the white. Right now you're stuck here at a level 9, but we want to get him to a level 10. Sometimes the first day your hair can look slightly, you'll see a hint of violet.
I'm honestly 100% okay with that.
You are? The lavender tone, it cancels out the yellow. So
right.
After one wash, the lavender goes away and it looks like silvery ice white.
I'm down.
Consultation is key. The thing is to take thin sectioning so that way it's even. And make sure you saturate the ends very well because the ends is where all of the problem is. What I'm doing is applying the lightener on his sides really quick. See, if you open up, you see the lightener did not touch his routage. So you gotta really section the hair to get in there. Because your hands are warm, you actually get the ends lighter if you just use your hands. When you cover it, you get more of an even lift.
Over the years, he has become a viral sensation and has set a gold standard for today's hair. He's most known for his bold hair color designs, but he also creates beautiful everyday hairstyles. He knows the science behind hair and hair products like the back of his hand, and he understands the color wheel inside and out.
So you can see here, when I lift her hair up, her hair is finer right up here in the front. So I definitely don't want to put a lot of the rainbow colors right here. I want that to be her base. I am gonna dissect this right on down, just like that. And I want it to be high enough to where you can see the color pop through. So that way when I go in at this angle, you can see this whole panel of rainbow right there. And this is gonna be the veil that covers everything, right? So that way she doesn't have rainbow around her face. So this whole entire block is where you're gonna place your rainbow, right in here. And this is very important because sometimes less is more. And we do too much, it becomes overwhelming. So this is the first block where we're gonna place the rainbow. Color blocking is very important because you want to ensure you can trace your pattern and where you place it. So rainbow here, rainbow here. Leave a little bit of a jagged open space for some of the ombre to come through. So remember, anything that's outside of the block is gonna be ombre. Today, I just wanna, give her a little base lift. Bump it up a little bit, like a level or two. Now you guys remember, anytime you're using an ash color that's permanent to lift the hair, you're always gonna expose a little warmth and then you neutralize it. And so what's happening is anything that's a blue or green or cool tone is always gonna look 1 to 2 levels darker because blue absorbs light. So always remember that when you're lifting the hair. So it's always gonna appear deeper to the eye. That permanent color does not mean it's permanent. Permanent color does not mean it lasts forever. Permanent color means it permanently alters and shifts your hair permanently. Like your hair will never go back to its natural state. It has been shifted because there's either ammonia or MEA, which is a derivative. Even the ammonia-free permanent color has a derivative, which is called MEA, otherwise known as monoethanolamine. Anyway.
Today, his YouTube channel reaches an audience of over 2.2 million people, where he continues to educate and inspire artists from all over the globe. He created his own professional hair product line called Mydenity. He created the brand with the intention to help bring fun and excitement back into the industry. But most of all, he wanted to empower people to feel confident in being different. Due to his creative approach and endless knowledge in hair, he had the opportunity to travel the world with the revolutionizing brand Olaplex to help educate and inspire hairstylists on the different ways to use the Olaplex line. Tang is an icon. He changed the world of hair color by raising the bar for hair standards and creativity. He inspires all types of artists from all over the world to think outside of the box, to go against the grain, and to never stop improving their craft. He is an entrepreneur that loves what he does and has changed the hair world for good.